they talking about. I'm the bricks that built this fucking house. Whoa. Well, all you niggas do is run your mouth. Well, hurry up, cause time running out. I'm feeling anxious cause this picture that I'm picking got me feeling like Satan the way it's bleeding out. And I'm done being nice, Mr. Nice Guy dead and this fucking demon coming out. You niggas ain't help me with shit while I'm bending over backwards doing backflips. But I don't worry about the past shit cause my future lit like a mattress, bitch. And I'm not done saying that these games that we playing are a little overrated. And yesterday's news, you a little outdated. You don't want to smoke cause I might get your ass faded. I suggest you stay nameless. One from the shotty, leave your ass brainless. Heinous, we leave the scene stainless. No arraignments, we see the judge disappear. David Blaine shit, picture that frameness. We going ape shit for the fame, you niggas can't contain this. I'm feeling shameless, I got ice in my blood, feeling bangless. John Doe, nameless. Why you rapping on this like you angry? I am angry. Some of these punk ass jobs wouldn't pay me. Ugly assholes try to play me. My friends started betraying me, mine started playing me. I don't know what to say to me. Going crazy like that. A new man touchdown, now I'm always in the zone like Brady B. Yeah. Let me stop acting like y'all really care. I'm not a clown dog, I don't like to play fair. I'm well aware of the lies in the air. I see it stare as I'm cashing these checks. It's hard to bear, cause we all know the stakes. I'm very rare as I'm all these tracks like a bear. Now you can sit back and watch, long stare, nigga. I suggest you stay nameless. One from the shotty, leave your ass brainless. Heinous, we leave the scene stainless. No arraignments, we see the judge disappear. David Blaine shit, picture that frameness. We going ape shit for the thing, you niggas can't contain this. I'm feeling shameless, I got ice in my blood, feeling painless. John Doe, nameless. Push, start, nigga, let me take it full throttle. I don't wanna be a role model. Now I'm public enemy, #1 like Pablo. While I'm bringing hell, call me Black Diablo. As long as my family's straight, my money's straight, y'all can go on and hate. Cause we standing in front of the line now, y'all in the back like y'all showed up late. The only thing holding me back was a little fear that I would never make it big up here. And I ain't talking basketballs when I say I have no peers. But watch them come back like next season. Nigga, here's a fuck you, thanks for leaving. And I was lost for a second, but your hate helped me find new meaning. I suggest you stay nameless. One from the shotty, leave your ass brainless. Heinous, we leave the scene stainless. No arraignments, we see the judge disappear. David Blaine shit, picture that frameness. We going ape shit for the fame, you niggas can't contain this. I'm feeling shameless. I got ice in my blood, feeling veinless. Nameless, What up, y'all? What up, y'all? It's your boy Leroy Mitchell. I'm here with the post-fight recap. Gotta keep it 100. Holyfield, we gotta talk about what happened. All right, we said we was gonna fight. We had a fight. You know what I'm saying? You can go check out the full fight on the channel. It's on there. There's a part 1 and a part 2. Because the event was long as hell. I did not know the event was going to be that long. They said it was going to start at 6 and end at like 9. That motherfucker did not start at 6 and it did not end at 9. It was a lot longer than I anticipated. But it was a good experience. If you want to see that video or both of the videos, they both on the channel right now. Also put the weigh-in, the full fight, and some little post-fight coverage stuff in another video that's on the channel I just posted today. So you can check that out as well. But I came here today to explain to y'all my experience for my first amateur mixed martial arts fight. All right, so I'm gonna break this down from like when I first like started this kind of process, and then like go to like right now where we at today, like the aftermath where we at right now. All right, so I'm currently 34 years old. When I was 28, I was like, all right, I want to really pursue this. So I was like, all right, I'm about to get everything ready and just start going. So I started at like Rufus gyms, did there for a little while. And while I was there, I was messing around with some jujitsu and got like my foot fucked up. And I didn't realize how bad it was because I had like played football my whole life. I do personal training, nutrition. I said, oh, I can heal this shit naturally. This shit ain't nothing. My foot about to be good real fast. Quick, fast, in a hurry. I got this. And I felt like it was good, but
over time, it wasn't as good as I thought it actually was. Um, and then I left Rufus because I felt like I wasn't able to truly like showcase my ability there. And I'm like, I need to go to like a smaller gym where I could be like, all right, they could see me. I can like boom, do what I do and get some fights. I want to get some fights. I ain't young. I ain't trying to be here all day. I'm trying to get some fucking fights in. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna go to a different gym. I went to a gym called Nova, and then I linked up with a few people, and we tried to give me some fights, but people were just like, they just kept saying no. People were like saying no, or people would pull out, so it just wasn't happening. Then COVID happened, and it shut everything down in 2020. So then I was like, fuck this shit. I'm not gonna be able to fight. So I just like kept training, kept like trying to stay in shape as best as I could and do what I you know could do. Always stayed into MMA. Always watched like anything MMA. So like it's this is like my lifeblood. I love fighting. So like I'm never gonna be out of it. But I was like, maybe God don't want me to fight because all the stupid people pulling out promotions on some bullshit. Like it was just stupid. I was like, why can't I get a fight? Like it's dumb. So then fast forward, to 2024, and one of my homies like, yo, I can get you a fight. I was like, all right, bet. So last October, there was an opportunity for me to fight. And during that time, I was feeling pretty good. Like my body was feeling pretty good. I was like in a really good training program and routine at that moment in time. And I felt really good. So I was like, yeah, I'll take the fight. And then I had my second kid, and then things got super complicated, and it was like, nah, I just can't do it. So I just like told dude like, yo, I can't do it. I got my kid. It's not gonna work with my kid. And for me, family comes first, and the only reason I would ever pull out of a fight is for my kids or my family. That's it. If it's an injury, I'm fighting. If it's anything else, I'm fighting. But like my kids, I got that was first. So that was just something I had to do. And but I knew April was coming, and I was like, okay, cool. I'm gonna try to like see how I can prepare myself for April. Um, as I was preparing for that, a lot of stuff kept happening, like just random things where I wasn't able to train properly or do what I needed to do, and I had a knee injury from college that I never like truly fixed, and my foot injury kind of like as I was like kicking and trying to like really throw and do things full throttle, like my foot injury was like a lot worse than I thought. Like I can't even like lunge. Like I'm gonna show you. Like I can't even lunge. I can't do a lot of things. Hold on, let me show y'all real quick. So like lateral movement is like real tough. So like to do a lunge, I'm not stable on this left leg at all because the knee is a little bit unstable and my foot is unstable. So one of the tests to pass to get to be able to fight is to do 2 lunges. And to be honest, I couldn't even do 2 lunges properly. I don't know why he passed me, but he did. So I was trying to lunge and it was just like, oh, hold on, look, this cord already trying to trip me. I'm already nervous. If I fall, don't laugh, okay? So so you see me like that was you saw my leg get the wibble wobble. You probably can even hear the crap. Look. You hear that? You hear that noise? That's my knee. So yeah, me trying to do fucking lunges and shit with some bullshit. Ow. To even pass the test to be able to fight. So I don't really have like I can't run. Like I can't run at all. It ain't happening. I can't jump really at all, like a little bit. Some days I could jump better than other days, but not really. I ain't got no real lateral movement in my left knee, like to be able to just bounce side to side. I can't bound or sprint or do none of that shit. And I knew that, and I was like, all right, fuck it. But I got to fight because, niggas pulled out on me, and, like, I ain't about to pull out for no injury. So, like, you know what? I'm going to train my body as best I can and get in the best physical shape I can and just hope that my foot and knee responds when the time comes. That's what I thought. But I didn't do anything full throttle on it. Like I didn't, like I said, I didn't sprint. I didn't do no jumps. I didn't do no kick in the bag. I did very little punch in the bag because you gotta rotate your leg to throw hooks And to do any real punch, you got to use your legs, like to apply power and strength. So I was just like, fuck it, I'm just gonna be just tapping the bag, just working on form, just trying to do whatever I could to figure out the best way to manage the situation. So I was like, all right, as long as I can get to the location healthy enough to like move forward and backwards, I feel like I'll be okay. I'll just try to keep everything forward and backwards. But so much stupid shit kept happening in between that. Like, um, so I have two kids, and we established all of our paternity stuff, and goofy ass Milwaukee County, all right, randomly hit us with like a notice, like you guys need to come to court to establish this, that, and the third. And we were like, we already did that a long time ago. And they're like, no, we need to da 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 da. Like, okay, whatever. So then we look at the date, and when we look at the date is motherfucking, I shit you not, motherfucking, I shit you not, fucking date is fucking April 11th. You see that shit? I turn this way. See the fucking date? April 11th, 2025. That's my weigh-in date at 8:15 a.m. So they want me to motherfucking come to court April 11th, and they telling me literally, motherfucking, when the fuck they send this stupid ass shit up? April 1st and shit. How you gonna tell me April 1st? How you gonna tell me April 1st that I gotta come to court on April 11th, and I gotta weigh in Superior, Wisconsin, which is 6 hours away, and I have to drive there that same day? What the? So at this point, I was just like really fucked up in the head. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, I already gotta cut this damn weight to 155 pounds, which was tough enough. Then what I wanted to do was get up there early so I could prepare my body properly, get a massage, do whatever I had to do so I could make sure my body was good. So we called the court, did all that shit, and they were like, nope, you gotta come. If you don't come, they're gonna give you a warrant for your arrest. So I'm just like, I'm fucked. I gotta go to court, nigga, on April 11th at 8:15 a.m. and hope I get out in time to get to the weigh-in and weigh in properly at 155 pounds. So the whole time I'm trying to cut weight to get to 155 pounds, and I ain't really cutting that much weight because I'm walked around at 165, but it's still tough enough to get to 155 pounds. My body hasn't been 155 pounds in I don't know how long. I can't remember the last time I was 155 pounds. I just can't. So I was like, you know what? This some bullshit, but I'm gonna embrace the struggle and I'm gonna figure this shit out. So what I did, I was like, you know what? We gonna go to court. And after court, I'm gonna drive my ass up there. I'm gonna make weight. It's all gonna work out. So the few nights before, I was like busting my ass to get down to 155. So I fasted for 70 hours, no food, nothing at all. A little bit of water, very little water. And then the last 48 hours, no food, no water. So while I'm like completely fucking dehydrated, I have to go to court and listen to these motherfuckers talk about some shit we could have talked about over the phone. And then drive 6 hours after being 70 hours fasted to the weigh-in to get there to weigh in at 155 pounds. That shit was tough. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, my Friday morning, April 11th, I literally got up, went to the gym at 4 a.m., did the sauna, the hot tub, some basic cardio, what I could do. I rode the bike, did the elliptical machine, all that shit. Got myself to 156.8 pounds. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. With the drive and all that shit, I should be able to lose the last 0.8 pounds to get to 150 something, 155 point something or whatever. Then had to go back home, get everything prepared with the family, 'cause I got 2 kids. And then after that, I had to go to the damn rental car place, get a rental car, then go to the courthouse, do the whole court thing, then leave the courthouse, drive all the way to Superior, Wisconsin, then do the weigh-in, and then after I did the weigh-in, it probably had been at least 75 hours, 70 something. I don't know, something a long time since I had like any food, and at least damn near 60 hours I had any, like 55, 60 hours I had any water. Like I don't know how the exact hours, but a lot, motherfucker. It was a long time. It was too long, and my body just got to the point where it was just like it wasn't freaking out, but it was like, okay, I need fluids, I need something. So I left the weigh-in immediately. Like I wasn't, everybody was staying there like chilling. Probably said, nah, I'm dipping. I left quick. I went to the crib. I said, okay, I got the hotel. I said, okay, I got blueberries, I got whatever. So I drank some water and I ate some blueberries. And immediately my body said, fuck you. It got hot as a furnace and I threw up everything. All the water and all the blueberries came out fast. Whack out. And then I don't know what happened, but I started sweating like motherfucking Niagara Falls, nigga. It was just, I was super sweating. Like I was super, super sweating. I felt like I was dying. I swear, after, so I weighed in at 154 point something, 0.6 pounds. And after I got done doing all that shit, bro, I was 150 pounds. I shit my soul out. I threw up my soul. I was 150 fucking pounds. I was like, nigga, what the fuck? And I couldn't eat shit because I'm not used to throwing up. So it like burnt my fucking whole throat. So then I tried to eat some food and I couldn't eat because my whole throat was burning. So then I wake up the next morning. Now I'm like 149 pounds. I'm like, nigga, I'm fucking thin man. I'm slender man for real. This is some bullshit. So then my throat finally kind of settled down. I got some fucking milk from Quick Trip and shit because the burning was too much. And then I was able to finally eat a little bit of like rice and bison that I made and start to like kind of put some food in my system. And then I tried to get like some salt so I can consume some water. And like actually, and it's my fault. I'm stupid. Like I know that I should have had my iodine salt. I should have consumed. I wasn't able to process it into my cells properly. It just hit my stomach, hit the acid, and said, poof, fucking blew the fuck up everywhere, nigga. The hotel floor, I couldn't even make it to the bathroom. Sorry, hey, Superior Inn, I'm sorry, but I threw up on y'all floor. I had to. I couldn't make it to the bathroom. That shit, as soon as it said woof, and it just kept coming. It was bad. It was bad. I cleaned it up well though. I cleaned it up well. You ain't even gonna notice. Like that motherfucker was probably better than it was when I got there. I cleaned the fuck out of that shit. But it was bad. So then I turned the AC up to like max, like as high as it can go. Cause I need to freeze my ass off when I feel sick. Like I don't give a fuck. I gotta freeze my ass off. So I turned it up max. I threw a blanket on. I curled up by the motherfucking all cozy and shit by the AC. Just put my head in that bitch and just passed the fuck out. Then I woke up and I felt like a little bit better. And I tried to hydrate some a little more, whatever. And then like I just like was feeling fucked up. So I just like tried to sleep. I was sleeping on the floor. I was sleeping on the bed. I was just sleeping anywhere I could sleep. Just try to get comfortable and shit. And then I think I may have slept for like 6 hours, some shit like that. Probably longer than I slept in a long time, like consistent. But I had been up for like 24 hours straight, just fucking working out, driving, courthouse, motherfucking getting everything ready. It was a lot. It was a lot. So then the next day is now Saturday, the day for the fight. And I drove 6 hours there Friday. I didn't really realize how much that was going to affect my leg, my right leg driving there. Like, my right leg, so tired, woke up sore as a bitch. And then my left arm, because I drive with my left arm, I started cramping up right here and shit because I haven't driven 6 hours in forever. I'm like, I didn't anticipate these things. Like, I wasn't thinking about shit. Like, my ass was, I don't know what I was thinking about, but I didn't plan this properly. Like, that's for sure. Like, I tried to. No, fuck that. I did. No, I did. I tried to plan it properly, but the Milwaukee fucking County Courthouse made me go to court out of nowhere and shit. I tried to get there early, so never mind. I did try to plan it properly. They tried to fuck me and shit. They tried to, Milwaukee, you tried to sabotage me. You know what? Y'all did sabotage me, okay? Y'all owe me something, okay? Milwaukee County, y'all owe me something. That's some bullshit. Nah, it's cool. It is what it is. But, so I was like, all right, I need to get a massage. So I went and got a massage, and that was great. And it made me feel good for a little while. But I took a couple ice baths, tried to get protein in my system, tried to do everything I could. But my body was just not feeling good after all that shit. It just wasn't. And my foot was really just fucked up. Everybody's knee was kind of just shaky, right? So But I was like, you know what? I'm still about to go fight, and I ain't about to do no bitch shit. Like I ain't about to go just wrestle and try to do jujitsu and all that bullshit. Like I'm here to entertain. If I said I'm about to fight, I'm about to fight. I'm about to try to strike. I'm about to try, motherfucker. Like I know I ain't really got no movement. I can't walk that well, but I'm about to try. Fuck the bullshit. So, Saturday came. We had to do. We had to be there at 3:30. The event starts at 6. We had to be there at 3:30 for the fighters, and then I think doors open at 5 p.m. Yeah, so we had to be there at 3:30. The fighters p.m. for like the check-ins with like the commission and all that shit, and then the doors open for like fans and all that shit at 5 p.m. And then the event started at 6, or was supposed to start at 6. So I got there at 3:30. We did the whole little process. You gotta do like another physical, which I didn't know. I thought I only do the physical beforehand. You had to do another physical. So the physical was you had to like get all your vitals checked and then do fucking 2 lunges, do like some little goofy tests, uh, do the little drunk test, all that other shit. And my unstable ass foot was not doing them lunges properly or doing whatever. But the doctors was cool as hell, and bro was like, "I'm gonna let you fight, but the shit don't look right. We gonna have to, we gonna have to." You know what I'm saying? I said, I appreciate you. He was cool. The doctor was cool. He let us fight. Like there were a lot of dudes in there that had some injuries too, and was going in there with some fucked up shit. But like the doctor definitely gave us a chance to you know showcase at least something. Like at least go out there and we cutting that weight ain't no joke. We try driving there and doing all that. Man, we want to fight. Like we want to, even if we're hurt, we want to fight. It is what it is. But yeah, so he let me do it, and I was like, all right, cool. So I'm trying to warm up. I'm looking at the schedule. I'm like, when am I gonna fight? I'm like, okay, boom, boom. I asked the commissioner guy that was like helping me with my taping my hands and shit. 'Cause I don't really like my hands taped, so I was trying to make it as light as possible. And he was like, okay, you'll probably fight at like this time. So he was like 7:30 ish. I'm like, all right, cool, bet. So I'm like thinking, well, I'm gonna get ready, try to warm my foot, my leg, get everything prepared. I got my Theragun and shit. I got my band. Like, I'm gonna warm myself up properly, and at least be able to move enough to at least try to do something that I can, something I don't know. And the fucking shit went so long and out of sync that I ended up fighting till like 9:20. So my body was just like, yo, what the fuck is going on? Like I didn't train for that either. So I just wasn't used to it. It was just something that I needed to experience. I ain't gonna lie. Like I need the whole experience. I need to feel what all that felt like. 'Cause, you just can't prepare for what you don't know. Like I need to experience this shit, and I'm glad I got to experience it. But as far as the fight goes, I felt like nothing really, yeah, nothing hurt to be honest. Like he got me with one really good punch, but a lot of that was every time I tried to move, my leg was giving out. Like my first step, my leg gave out like immediately. Like it's like boom, gave out. And he did a really good job at timing me when my leg was giving out. Like I'll give him credit for that. Like he was tall, he was 6'1", and he wasn't extremely long, but he was long enough. And in terms of like me being able to like move, I need to have my full range of motion. I need to be able to move back, move sideways, like circle. Like I can't just be a standing target. Like you're gonna be able to get hit. So like my right leg was stable. I can dodge my right side real easy because I can stabilize on it. My left side, no. So he was able to hit my left side way easier than he would make it. Like he didn't touch my right side. My right side was fine. He got my left side. Got it pretty good. Right there. Boom. So like that really was just, I'm like, I can't move this motherfucking leg. And I was thinking about it so much I couldn't even block. I'm like, every time it gave out, I would do this shit and he was like, boom, would catch me. I'm like, motherfucker. And I would get like mad in my head. 'Cause I'm just like, this is not even like, this shouldn't be happening. I like, but I couldn't, like, it was unstable. It just kept giving out. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try to just keep fuck it. I'm just throw punches. I'm gonna strike it out. At the end of the day, I came here to fight. I'm gonna entertain. And then I was doing as best as I could. I'm like, you know what? All right, I'm gonna start throw it for a takedown. Fuck this shit, cause this ain't working. Like my leg was just starting to throb. Like I was like, okay, I feel this motherfucker a lot now. So you know what? I gotta change my strategy, cause obviously I can't move. So I'm just keep getting hit on this side. I can't move. Like eventually he gonna figure out I just can't move it on that side. I just keep throwing strikes on that side, which you should. And I felt like that was gonna happen. So I was like, you know what? Let me shoot for a takedown. And I did that. My leg gave out. I dropped. I dove. And the referee stopped that motherfucker as he should. And then at the end, the referee came in. I spoke to him, and he was like, "Yeah, the leg just wasn't." I'm like, "Yeah, it wasn't. It wasn't there." I was like, "Thank you for letting me fight." Like, I was smiling. I was like, "Thank you for letting me fight." I'm like, "But yeah, it just was. I mean, it wasn't there. Like, obviously, that motherfucker wasn't there." So, no excuses though. My opponent was good. I do believe he was probably one of the better guys there. I do appreciate him. Shout out to Blaze Harrelson. Thank you for taking the fight and fighting with me. Uh, I do want to fight you again. So don't think that what happened in there was by any means what will happen if we fight in the future. If I'm 100%, because it's not. You gonna be in for a. As you, I mean, you was in there with me. You could see that like you threw what you could throw at me at your best, and I couldn't move, and the shit wasn't really doing much to me. Like I didn't really feel it wasn't hurting me to be honest, and everything to me was really at a slower speed. Like I could see everything properly. I just couldn't move my fucking leg. So it's just like, and I'm thinking about my legs, just it was annoying. But I do think he had some skills that would have been good if we could have tested them more, like some of his jujitsu and maybe some of his boxing skills and stuff like that. If I could have been at 100%, so I'm not discrediting him at all, but I do want to be able to showcase my full ability at some point and catch him at a later time in amateur or at pro if we do get there at some point. But until then, congratulations, keep whooping ass. You got my ass. You did good. Good luck. I gotta give thanks to everybody who helped me. First and foremost, my family, Alyssa Jensen. You know, you my baby. I appreciate you. I love you. Thank you for everything you did. You know, we rocking. Boom, 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 all that good shit. My babies, Ace, Arrow, y'all my rocks. Boom, right here. That's all day. Fuck the bullshit. My animals, Finn, Jasper, Mamas. Y'all know y'all been mentally here, help me training. Y'all see me limping around the house, but y'all be meowing me on and roofing me on. So my babies, you know what I'm saying? I love y'all. Pablo Olivares, you did great, champ. You know what I'm saying? You did a good job. Thank you for getting me this fight. I really appreciate it. Ryan and Jay, the corner man. Hey, y'all the goats. Madison, Jensen, you've been, I don't know, is your last name Jensen? Madison? Yeah, I think it is, but if it's not, my bad. Thank you for all the help you did with like helping us watch the kids and shit. You were really supportive, more supportive than anyone else in the families and shit. So we appreciate that. Thank you to the SOUPTOWN Beatdown promotion, Robert, the promoter, everybody for allowing me to fight and come out there in Superior, Wisconsin. That shit was awesome. I had a great time. I really did enjoy myself a lot. It was fun. The people in Superior, Wisconsin were super nice. The people at Superior Inn were super nice and helpful. So I know people don't like inns and things like that, but they were nice and super helpful. So if y'all gotta stay somewhere in Superior, don't be discrediting the Superior Inn. Go ahead and get you a seat. That place was pretty decent. I ain't gonna lie, and the people were really nice. And then who else? Who else? Who else? Who else? Yeah, no, I mean, I just and God. That's it. Thank you, God. You know, baby Jesus, for allowing me to go out there and be able to do that, and experience that. And I feel like I've learned a lot, and now I know what I need to do. So the next event there is in October. I plan on fighting that motherfucker again, and I plan on being 100%. So now the process is heal my leg, prepare my body, my mind, my soul, and then, you know, come back stronger and really showcase what I can do when I'm actually healthy. And that's what I'm gonna do. So if y'all want to check it out, go check out the videos, man. See what happened. I ain't afraid to show my failures. I'm gonna show my failures and my success. I'm gonna openly express myself. Y'all know how I do. So if y'all want to come out and, you know, see me fight at some point or watch me fight live, you know, you can go ahead and check that out. Embrace the struggle. You can get some merch, lmgshop.store. Go ahead and get some merch if you want. Embrace this struggle with your boy. And we're going to be back stronger and better than ever, always. You know what I'm saying? It's your boy, Leroy Mitchell. I love y'all. Thank y'all for supporting me. And, hey, listen, October coming. We're going to be here. I'm telling y'all, you know.